Hello and welcome to the video in the section of course overview. In this video we are going to discuss about why C++. We'll try to compare the pros and cons of learning C++ and also we'll try to compare the C++ language with other programming languages like C or Java or Python. So let's get started. So first, let us see some of the features that C++ provides us. The first one, as you can see, it's a mid-level programming language and it's very well-structured programming language. So C++ gives you the both the approaches. You can work with the object-oriented approach and maybe the uh, procedure-oriented approach. We'll discuss this object-oriented and procedure-oriented approach in very detail in the upcoming sections of this course. So this was just an introduction to the different type of coding styles that C++ has. And the next one we have is rich library. So there are a lot of inbuilt functions that we can perform and they are already stored inside the C++ libraries. So we just have to directly import the libraries, and instead of building our core logic from scratch, we can directly import and use the functions from the libraries already available in C++. So C++ is a rich library. Next we have, it has very efficient memory management, and of course we have one more concept of recursion that will be discussed in very detail in the section when we are going to discuss about functions. So this recursion concept is very important and it's used to solve different kind of problems through our programming. So recursion can be implemented through C++. It's a very fast language. It works very close to the system hardware. Next, it's a compiler based language. And next we have the C++ gives you an feature of using pointers. Now pointers, if I want to technically or formally define pointer, so it's just another C++ variable that stores address of another variable. So pointer is a C++ variable that stores address of another C++ variable. This pointers concept is not available in Java and Python, but the concept of pointer you can find in C and C++. Although C is not a object oriented language, so maybe C++ is the only object oriented language that gives you the concept of pointers. This pointers concept also will be discussed in detail inside the function section. Next we have, it's a very portable language and it's a object oriented that we have discussed already, and we have a separate section for object oriented programming. Like we'll discuss concepts like what are classes or maybe objects or inheritance, polymorphism, all those OOP terms will be discussed in detail over there. Now next we have, it's a very simple and easy to understand syntax, because if you're already familiar with the syntax of C language or if you've coded in C before, so it will be very easy for you to understand the syntax of C++, and it's extensible. So these were some of the features that C++ provides us. Now let's move to the next slide. And here we have compared the pros and cons of C++. So in the pro side, as you can see, we have portability, multi-level programming language. Again, C++ is an object-oriented programming language, multi-paradigm programming language, memory management, fast and very powerful language. Cons are it still gives the feature of pointers while Java and Python doesn't give. No garbage collection. It's slightly complex. No built-in threads. It's less flexible, and no custom operators are available in C++. So these were some of the pros and cons that C++ has. Now let's try to compare C++, Java, and Python. So if we look at the topic of memory management, then C++ has manual allocation and manual deallocation. But Java gives manual allocation but automatic garbage collection. Now Python moves one step ahead and it gives automatic allocation and automatic deallocation. Okay, so this was about the memory management. Next we have code, length of the code. It's usually seen the length of Python code is probably the smallest among C++, Java, and Python. So C++ has longer lines of code as compared to Python, and about 40% of more code in C++ in Java, and 3 to 5 times shorter than Java programs. This is about Python. Now typing system. C++ is statically typed, both code and compiler. Java is also statically typed, both code and compiler. And but Python is dynamically typed. Interpreter is strongly typed, and language is type free. And compiling, C++ code is like compiled to the machine code, but Java compiles it to the byte code and then it is interpreted by the JVM, that is Java Virtual Machine. All these terms we are not going to discuss in detail because this is just in basically the overview of the comparison that we're trying to do between different programming languages that are available, C++, Java and Python. And in Python it is told that interpreted by the Python interpreter. Execution speed, as you can see here, it's given. Now portability, platform dependent, and it must be recompiled. C++ program must be recompiled for different platforms. Now Java is platform independent, and bytecode generated that the Java program generates, it works on every OS. And Python is platform independent because code is interpreted upon execution. So thread support, C++ gives built-in thread support, and it has built-in thread support. Python does not give no multi-threading. And one more thing is that Python uses indentation, and C++ and Java use the curly braces and semicolon. So there is no concept of semicolon as a line terminator in Python. It only works on indentation. But in C++ and Java, we have to use the curly braces inside our loops, or maybe in terminating statements we use semicolon. So the syntax will be discussed in the detail in the next few sections. I hope you are clear with the overview of like why C++ in this video. So thanks for watching this video. Now let's move to the next video.